The entire bed just collapses on one
really
side.
bad.
Sinkhole. It literally just gone.
So I lift up the mattress to see what's up, and just like it only has half of the wood panels you need, basically, to build the whole fucking bed.
No, it was made horribly. Or not made, it was put together horribly and made horribly. And so basically, we just have this slanted bed.
And welcome everybody to another episode of
Gen Xenophobic.
I'm your host, Wyatt Figueredo.
I'm Luca Branches.
And today we have a very special guest, guys. She is a very good friend of us. She's both European and American, so I don't really know where to say she is, but she tours with me every time I come to Europe, and she was in DC with us. She's going to be maybe in Nashville with us. Give it up for CK, everybody.
Hey, what's up? This is great. I'm so happy to finally get on your podcast. We've been talking about this for ages.
I know, literally.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's not an enviable thing.
Yeah,
You're
it's
acting
not.
like it's very prestigious. It's really not.
I like it. I like the way you guys do it, and it looks fun. So, you know, it's just also an excuse to talk about the lore that we have.
Yeah, I know. No, there's a lot
Just
of
so
fun.
you guys know, this Europe tour has been the worst tour of my life.
So, you know what's funny is Wyatt was telling me, Wyatt always said, oh, dude,
Everything's gone wrong.
Bro, Europe is the best. You even know you're missing out. You're missing out heavy, dude. You shouldn't even, right? It's been hell, okay?
It's been
I don't know.
horrible.
I came maybe 2 days ago, and it's been hell. Like, whatever. It's been kind of crazy.
I'm not going to lie. I was with Wyatt on his last tour. We didn't have Luke last time, and the last tour was, honestly, it was fantastic.
Yeah. It
was lit.
No problems whatsoever. And this time, it's kind of like, it's the stereotype, but it's like everything that, what was it, Murphy's Law? Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, my original flight, Air France from New York to Paris, was canceled 2 times, and then the third time they added a stop in London, and then on the stop I missed the connecting flight and had to sit in Heathrow for 10 hours. And then when I got to Paris, they told me they lost my bag.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And CK and I, we had to go to Amsterdam and Berlin, and I was in the same crusty ass clothes for like a week.
Oh, that sucks.
I washed my underwear in the hotel bathroom.
Oh, I remember that.
Really?
We washed his underwear in the hotel sink.
Don't say we.
No, he.
You said we. You said we.
You said we.
My bad.
That was funny,
my bad.
though, yeah.
I did not.
That's my French
Like,
side.
I'm
That's my
imagining
French
you guys
side coming
both-
out. That's my French side coming out.
Yeah.
No, but he washed his underwear in the sink and then he dried
I
it.
didn't even involve you in the thought process.
And then he dried it on the towel dryer.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. Smart.
Actually, no, that's fair.
Smart. He was thinking ahead, and it was dry by the time we got back.
I said it was dry to her.
You lied to me.
It was like
It was
it was
wet?
patchy.
Yeah, no, it really be like
But
that
it was
sometimes.
better than wearing dirty underwear for the like 10th day in a row.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, you were like, oh my God.
You know
I'm
how
like,
bad your underwear got to be to wear panty liners as a man? Like it's got to be.
we
Wait,
talked.
what? You weren't
So no,
paying-
I
No,
introduced.
it's a
So we were talking about like I told him like women, at least with women, you know, the
He
way
doesn't
that,
know panty liners.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the way that women make underwear last if they're in dire
Yeah.
straits is like the really discreet, super thin panty liners.
What do you mean?
It's
They're
like a piece of toilet paper that wraps around the part that's gonna get dirty.
The
Interesting.
gooch.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but and basically like you just replace that
gulch.
and that way.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't get dirty.
And that way
yeah.
you don't have to dirty that part, which is like great, but then guys don't have that. I think we should
Yeah.
definitely invent that for guys.
Yeah, true.
Like just tour diapers for men.
Tour diapers.
What
God.
the fuck else happened? Then we were so then we were coming to London.
It's funny. This whole time when Wyatt was going through this hell, Mom would be like, yeah, Wyatt hasn't really called me. Like, he seems to be in some
my
sort of,
God.
like, predicament or something. Which, why I hadn't talked to Wyatt in a while because I was doing, like, graduation stuff. But, yeah, like, I don't even know why.
And then when we came to London, I was trying to book an Airbnb for the 3 of us because like no hotel rooms have 3 beds here.
Yeah,
Unless
apparently
you want to pay
that's
$700 a
impossible.
night. And so I was trying to find an Airbnb, and we booked one. It was a nice one, man. Would have been way better than this. Way
really?
better than this. Same price. And then I just fell asleep coming out. Oh my, wait, there's so much more. We
No,
forgot the
there's-
Luton Airport.
Wait.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, go through each day.
Oh my
I
God!
think.
Wait. Let's go back in time. So we came in London. When was it? It was after Berlin. It would have been what was it? The 20th.
Remember, no. So after Berlin, we came here for 1 day to get my bag before we went to Dublin.
Yeah, that's right. And on that day, on that morning.
So we
oh my god, Berlin airport. That's where you have to start.
What happened in the Berlin airport?
We couldn't get on the plane. You remember 6 a.m.?
Oh my god!
What is this?
Oh,
dude?
I
I'm hearing this with
forgot
the
about
audience.
Yo, see, we haven't even told
Yeah,
you
yeah.
all this because it's like too much.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, so I booked
Oh
this.
my
I booked this
God.
flight on EasyJet. Okay, which is, in America we have Spirit and Frontier. Here they have Ryanair and EasyJet and some other Wizz Air and all this weird
I've
shit.
never been on Wizz Air, but I'm scared of it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
yeah. So EasyJet has this really gay policy. You know how like sometimes when you check in for a flight, you do it on the Uber over.
Yeah.
So for them, if you don't check in 2 hours before the flight online, you cannot check in at the airport. It's not allowed.
Really?
Yeah, we found this out when we arrived at
And they
the
told us,
airport.
oh, you didn't check in last night? You're not getting on the plane.
Why?
So basically, they want you to check in online, right? And then because it's kind of like the whole system at the Berlin airport at Brandenburg or whatever it's called is fully automated. So it's all self-check-in.
There was literally...
So that's the whole Berlin airport. That's not just
No,
EasyJet.
that's just EasyJet.
I saw a few self-check-ins at other places, actually. It's kind of crazy. But, like, we show up, and the lady's like, well, there is one in-person check-in line. It's behind. And we go behind. It's like 50 people, and our flight is in an hour or something like that. We're like, we're not going to make that. So we called the hotel, and we're like, can we come back in? Even
Yeah, I
though we
literally
checked
called.
out?
I was like, can I uncheck out? And my boy was like, yes, you can.
He was like, yeah, come back. And so we did, and then
What day was the show, though? How much time did you have?
we didn't have a show on that day, so it was okay.
okay.
But
Because we were just trying to go. So we had 2 days. We were trying to go to London to get my bag because Auntie Audrey had my bag.
oh my god!
Because I had to ship my bag to London.
And in the end, I don't think we went the same day. I think in the end, we gave up and we went the next day.
Yeah.
On the 18th, I think is when we went.
Exactly.
And then we stayed on the night of the 18th. So when you went to get your bag, you were like, right, find us a room that has two
So
beds.
I had to go. I had to go on the tube and meet Auntie Audrey to get my bag. And then, so in the meantime, I was like, CK, can you find us a room to stay in? And CK found us one of the moldiest places.
Really?
Wait, so to be fair, none of the hotels.
Oh, I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying.
No, but like none of the hotels next to the airport had two beds. So
It's
I found
impossible to find two
Really?
fucking beds.
impossible. And
Impossible.
so I found this place, and it said 2 beds. We show up at the place, and they're like, the room isn't ready, but we have another Airbnb just around the corner that has a bed and a futon. We go over there. We go in. First of all, front door not even locked. We go in, and the room that they're talking about that has a futon, the bed isn't even made up. Like the futon bed isn't made up.
Really?
So they're like, you could stay in the 2 separate.
Well, first of all, you walk in and it fucking smells so weird.
It did low key smell moldy.
Really?
And then anyway, so we pull up in the place. Also, that place had trippy ass artwork on the walls.
Oh, who cares about that?
But anyway, we show up. We go in the separate rooms, and they're like, you could just stay in separate rooms until we make the bed. They never came to make the bed, so I was like, fuck it, we're staying in separate rooms. And then they're like, yeah, we'll give you the second room half off. And in the end, since the front door wasn't locked all night.
The front door didn't lock.
It didn't lock.
We had to keep it open all night.
I put a chair in front
She
of
put a chair in front of the door
front
to
door.
try to
Wow,
do
yeah.
something.
Like in Taken, like in the movie Taken, I put a chair in front of the door in case someone tried to bust in. And so the next morning, the guy was trying to charge us half off for the second room. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pay diddly for that second room. And he's like, I expected better from a group of American comedians. I was like, what does that mean? We have expensive gear in our rooms.
Yeah, what?
We have our documents. We need the place.
It's
to
funny
be
because
safe.
we put that chair in front of the door. And
Oh
then,
my God.
And to lock it, and then in the middle of the night, I got up to pee, and I saw the chair was removed from the door, and then I was literally like, I
That's
looked behind
terrifying,
every
yeah.
single thing when I was going to the bathroom and coming back.
What
and
happened?
Then,
CK just had moved it?
Yeah, CK moved it.
I brought it. I put it back in the room, and we left on that day from Luton, and we went straight to Dublin, and then we got.
Yeah, Luton is a shithole.
Luton is crazy. Like we show up at and then we show up at Luton, and they're like, "Yeah, your suitcase is too thick for Ryanair, so we have to check it in." That's annoying.
You know when they have the like, well, you must fit in this box, and it's
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
box
It's
is
like
the
that.
smallest
Like,
fucking box I've
fit
ever
it
seen.
into this fucking hamster cage, and if
Well,
it doesn't,
if your check-in doesn't fit in me pussy, it's not getting on the plane.
and was it? Oh, and then after that, he was like, "Oi, oi."
Oh, yeah.
Oi,
yeah.
oi.
I kept saying, oi, oi, they made me check in my wallet.
And that's been our favorite go-to.
No, I
line
like
this
the other
entire time.
meme is the fuck my chunga.
Oh yeah, it's fuck my stupid chungus
No,
life.
just
No,
say
yeah,
it how
just
you've been
say it.
saying it.
Okay, you want me to do it?
Yeah,
I
who
was
cares?
like, fuck my chungus life.
I've been doing Korean accents this whole time. It's
I'm pretty
really
sure it's
funny.
Japanese.
Is that Japanese? Oh, I feel like I could see.
I
Yeah,
can't
no, it is
claim to know,
Japanese.
but all I know is that
It's just like stereotypical Asian that
Like
probably
old,
nobody
no,
talks like.
But that sounds like old guy Asian. I feel like you wouldn't
Yes.
be
I'm
like a
calling
20-year-old.
it. You know what I'm calling it?
Bobby
I'm
Lee's
calling
dad.
it. I'm calling it Bobby Lee's dad done
according
by.
to Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
According to Theo Vaughn, that's the accent that I'm doing. So anyway, we get to Dublin, we get to the hotel that we're in. Everything's fine. The show was pretty fun in Dublin. And then the next day we came back to Luton.
Yeah,
And
we came back to Luton, and then I booked that Airbnb, and Luton is like fucking, in traffic, it's 2 hours from the city center. What's up?
You booked the first Airbnb.
Yeah. So I booked
yeah.
Airbnb with this cunt named Adele. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This
Her
woman
name was
named Adele.
Alexa.
Alexa?
Yeah.
That was Adele.
Or maybe it was Adele.
No, it was Alexa. You're right.
She's like,
Yeah, so I booked the hotel, and so then it was a 2-hour ride on the Uber, and we got no sleep because we woke up hella early. So I just went to sleep in the Uber, and then I woke up an hour and a half later, 30 minutes out from the Airbnb, because I'm getting a call, and she was like, "The Airbnb is not available. Like,
What?
you cannot check in. You cannot check
Why?
in."
Yeah.
She's like, "I made a booking mistake." Like,
she said, I set up the listing without putting that it was not ready yet. She's like, I shouldn't have put up the listing. And then so then I activated.
then I literally, so many things have been going wrong. I just give my phone to CK.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll be like,
Activate
"Do you just
white
want
Karen
to Karen her?"
Yeah, you're just like,
CK has been Karen for this whole,
Yeah.
at least for the part that I've been here, but I assume more. And it's been amazing. I mean, I'm too much of a pussy to say anything.
It's like a small scale lawyer.
I
Yes.
have never Karened as hard as I have Karened on the Devil You Know tour. Like genuinely, like this tour has been me Karen maxing, and it's been
Maybe I shouldn't have named the tour
Yeah,
after the devil.
maybe
Maybe it would have gone better.
Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe we should like contact some London witches and see what we can do. But
True.
anyway, so we got this lady. So basically, I brought this lady to the. She's like, oi, oi, you're being so mean. And I'm like, listen, we're not being mean. We're being civil. I told her because the room wasn't available. We're like, we took a 2-hour Uber, which is
Yeah.
already a cost. We have nowhere to stay, which is on you, completely on you. And so basically, we got her to reimburse the full cost.
of the Uber?
Of the
No,
no,
not the
not the
Uber.
Uber,
Oh.
but of the Airbnb.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Cut to Wyatt. Oh, we go to a deli just to go to the
Yeah, we
bathroom.
sit in a
and
deli for like an hour
sat
while
in
we're
a
trying to
place-
book a hotel.
Yeah.
we sat in a place called Tony's Deli. There were
With
constructors.
some of the worst food
with
ever.
some of the worst. I mean, I'm going to be fair. The panini was actually pretty good, but there were construction workers in the deli, and then the guy who was running the deli,
Yeah.
he was like Eastern European, and he was like, Alexa, put on pop music. I was like, oh my god.
Did really say
And
that?
then you got us a hotel for one night.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to find an Airbnb right now, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get us a hotel for this one night, and then when Luke comes, I'll get an Airbnb. And so we finally got this Airbnb, and this might be the worst of everything that happened.
So
on this
Oh
trip.
my god.
this is where I finally got to join along for, honestly. I
Hey guys, couple announcements. So my new special, The Devil You Know, is out. So go watch it now on @Wyatt YouTube. It'll be in the description. We have new tour dates. Toronto this weekend, April 10th and 11th. Netflix is a Joke in LA, May 9th. Then I'm gonna be on May 14th, Luxembourg, May 15th, Amsterdam, May 16th, Berlin, May 17th, Zurich, May 21st, Dublin, Luke's there, May 22nd, Manchester, Luke's there, May 24th, London, Luke's there, May 26th, Paris, May 29th, Barcelona, May 30th, Madrid, June 5th, Vienna, June 6th, Budapest, June 7th, Athens, the link is coming, June 27th, Salt Lake City, June 28th, Denver. See you guys there.
and Wisconsin.
Nah, we're not promoting that yet.
I Ubered to the hotel, and everything seemed good. It was a great day outside. Apparently, it had been a
Gorgeous
weather.
day. We went to
Perfect, yeah.
Nando's. And then right after, we were like, all right, let's go to the Airbnb. First of all, the address they gave us for the Airbnb is probably a 10-minute walk from where the Airbnb actually is. No
It was
joke.
the wrong address. That's
were
it.
It's not the wrong address. They're fucking
There
giving
was
you the
no
wrong address on purpose.
There was no address. They gave us.
Yeah, I'm
an
saying it was
address.
the wrong address
They
that they
gave us.
gave us.
They gave us a location, but they didn't give us the building number. So then they were
They
like,
just said Stratford Square. That's like saying like, oh yeah, it's in Washington Square Park. It's
so
like,
then they're like, I started Karen maxing again, and I start DMing them or whatever, and I'm like, listen, where's the address? They were like, yeah, we're giving you instructions for the Wi-Fi and how to get in. And I'm like, where is all this information? And so then they send a video with the instruction, with an instruction on how to get to the lockbox that has the keys. But that's all they give. And so I go into Sherlock mode and I see the name of the building where the lockbox is.
she just names a name of a building in the video, and that's how we track down the place because they don't give us the fucking
just
address.
Crazy, yeah.
I literally I felt so, I was like in my mind palace. I was like, where Benedict Cumberbatch out here. And then we walk over there and then we get to the lockbox and we get in the building. And when we get in the room, floor's wet. First of all,
the floor is wet. It was clear they just cleaned it.
someone had just been in there
Like
to clean.
seconds before we
literally
come
milliseconds.
Way smaller than it looked on Airbnb,
Way
which
smaller.
is always true. you
3
know?
beds, 2 of which were bunks, and it was a twin bunk on top of a double bunk, which I have never seen in
No,
my life.
I've seen that
I've seen
once.
it.
or twice.
I've never seen that shit.
But
That's crazy.
okay, so
So-
this is the worst part. This happened to
Why-
me, so
yeah.
I'm gonna say it. So I was just honestly happy to be in the place we're gonna be in for 5 days. I was like, let me relax. You know, there's one king bed, so as the king, I decided to sit
my
down.
God.
No, I'm just kidding. But like, there was one king bed, so I just sat my ass down. Instantly the entire bed breaks.
Yeah.
like literally
Instantly.
the entire bed. We'll put a picture up, but the picture will not do it justice.
No,
It is literally like you're sleeping at a 30-degree angle.
I have a picture of the bed
The
when we took off
entire
the
bed
bed.
just
Literally,
collapses on
It's
one
really
side.
bad.
Sinkhole. It literally just gone.
So I lift up the mattress to see what's up, and just like it only has half of the wood panels you need, basically,
Yeah.
to build the whole fucking
No, it was
bed.
made horribly. Or not made, it was put together horribly and made horribly. And so basically, we just have this slanted bed, maybe a 45-degree angle, right? And so then, right, okay, we're like, okay, well, Wyatt, what was it gonna be? Oh,
We were
CK was like, okay, CK was like, all right, I'll sleep on that bed or something, right? And so then Wyatt's like, okay, I'll sleep on the top bunk. I don't know why, right? And so
Oh my
I'm laying
God.
on the bottom bunk. Wyatt goes on top bunk. I hear him like moving around. It sounds like the bunk is about to break.
The
Cracking.
bunk is made of the same shit wood
Yeah.
that was from the other bed, and you can see these tiny little popsicle sticks, like some of the thinnest
Yeah,
wood
yeah.
planks I've ever seen in my life.
It's like
they're
balsam
you
wood.
can hear them cracking.
And so I was like, dude, like, I can't sleep under here. And he was like, stop being dramatic or whatever, right? And so then Wyatt comes under there. I go on top and he's like, oh shit, like, this is scary. So we make the decision that CK is going to sleep on the
the
top bunk
lightest.
because she's the lightest. Wyatt's going to sleep on the bottom bunk and I'll sleep on the shit bed. Because honestly, the shit bed wasn't
it was
that bad.
funny. It was funny watching Luke fall asleep on that fucking. It was like you were sleeping on a.
Well,
Wait,
my
it looked like
legs
an
were
airplane
above.
seat.
My legs were out. Like this part was out of the bed. I was sleeping. Like the bed was like this way. I was
He was literally
sleeping
sleeping
this
like
way.
It was like fully
On a
like,
bed, though.
like legs out,
Yeah.
torso on. I don't know if we can overlay photos on this podcast.
can.
But like I have like all the photos in the video. Also, when the bed broke and it was fully at a slant like this, like Wyatt and Luke took turns rolling down the bed.
Yeah.
That's how slanted it was.
And by the way, so when we took it off, you obviously have to take off all the sheets and covers. So I
Oh
didn't
my God.
re-put the sheets and covers on when it was at the 45-degree angle. I literally just slept with the sheet rolled around me like a burrito on this like bare bed which had pee stains
He was
on
jet lagged. He
It
just
had
came
pee
from
stains.
he
from the
didn't care.
plane.
He was just like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
sleep.
he's like,
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
so
KO.
sleepy. So
And then, believe it or not, that wasn't the last thing.
that wasn't the
happened.
craziest thing.
That wasn't the
happened.
Did
craziest.
you guys
thing.
mention the nails?
No,
Nah,
Wait,
don't.
The what?
The nails.
No, we
Oh
didn't
no!
mention the nails.
Yeah. Also, the bed. Because the wood planks were originally in the bed. Since they like obviously broke, not when we were there, clearly
Yeah.
before. There were
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking rusty nails coming out
Yeah,
of the entire
I definitely
bed.
could have gotten poked by that when I was sleeping.
definitely coulda.
easily, so easily. They were like right
And
next to where my
and
like
so
legs were.
CK starts like blowing up this guy's phone, like be like, where the fuck? Like
Karen
you
Maxon.
better give us like this half off. And so he sends a guy up.
Oh, Yas.
His name
He
is
sends
Yas.
he sends up the like the super of the building. I don't know what they would call
Yeah.
it here. So this guy,
Superintendent, yeah, that's right.
they send this guy Yas up, and I like that he didn't work for the landlord.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Because he was talking shit to the landlord.
Yeah,
like
he
the
came
landlord's like, you need to fix the bed. And he's like, with what? Me bloody ribs?
He
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
said that
He's-
too. He was like, how do you want me to fix it, mate? with me bloody ribs.
With me
And
bloody
then-
ribs.
That was,
Because if you saw the bed, there's no fixing that shit.
No,
I mean,
it was-
you need like
It was
tools.
beyond broken, and this guy was just like, "Why the fuck am I here? Like, what? This landlord sucks."
and he's like, I'll come back and fix it, but I stop work at 5, and 5 was like in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Spoiler, Yas never came
Yeah,
back.
Yas never came back.
So that night we go to Portobello Road to get some drinks, and then
We come back,
and we get a call from
yeah.
a guy called Ali, and he's like, "Can I come tonight to fix the bed?"
10
It's
p.m.
like,
Oh, yes, I
10
forgot
p.m.
about
by the
this.
way, and I'm like, "No, we're at a." I was like, "We're at a."
Well,
work."
I was like, yeah, I'll come home right now. And CK was like, no, fuck off. It's 10 p.m.
I said, "Go away. We're at a work dinner." Meanwhile, we're like 2 cocktails deep.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, we're just drinking our sorrows away.
6 cigarettes deep.
Literally me for real. And so the next morning, and we're like, yeah, come at 10 a.m. I don't know why I said that. But anyway.
Yeah, but that's okay.
That's
But yeah.
fast forward in the future because some shit happened in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were chilling right back at the apartment, just
we
watching
decided,
the boys.
Yeah, we decided I wanted to catch up on the boys because I
Yeah.
haven't been able to do anything fun during tour at all. So, so we were like,
Homelander
let's
done kill me wife. Sorry.
no, do it.
Oi, Huey. Homelander done kill me wife and took me bloody son.
His eyes are
Why,
really
like,
funny.
really likes
I'm
it.
gonna zoom in on his eyes. When I
Your
hit
butcher
this.
impression is very good.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
the voice, but yeah.
So
like,
we were
Yui.
just chilling. It was 12:30 at night, and I hear a knock.
I'm
We
asleep,
hear-
by the way. At
we
this
hear-
point, I'm
CK's
asleep.
sleeping.
CK's asleep.
I
And
have like
so-
the ambient ASMR of the boys and like gut explosions.
The boys and the boys.
and the boys and the boys, and then I'm asleep.
And then so I hear, and then I look at Luke.
yeah,
And we're like,
yeah, that
the
there was
fuck is
something
that?
there. Like,
and we hear people talking, and we go. So I'm like, oh fuck.
I thought it was
and,
gonna be the
and
landlord.
this is shitty, but instantly I want to be like, CK, you need to go open. The
yeah.
No, but I went and I looked and I was like, who is it? And they're like, hello, we have booked this room for tonight. And so I was like, what? So I looked
Yeah.
at the people. It was 3 like young white girls.
yeah.
3
No,
young
it was
white
2
girls.
at the time.
Oh yeah, it was
originally.
2 young white girls. And so
Oh my
I
And
was
one
like,
guy.
all right, I'm gonna open the door. This is not that threatening. So I open it, and then I was like, CK, you need to come speak to
Yeah.
these white girls right now.
And this time, this is not Karen maxing. This is girl maxing. This is like I have to communicate with the girls. So this is like 5 like
So we find out 5 girls from Poland
Are staying
booked
in this room.
This exact Airbnb on the exact day for the exact 5 days, and of course, this piece of shit owner just
Didn't care.
double booked and he
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck.
And apparently those girls actually booked it a month in advance, which means that the guy either forgot or didn't care. And as soon as we turned up, he was like, yeah, go ahead, come along.
And they booked it for half the price of us.
And the
too.
reation why I think he accepted our booking is because, yeah, he charged us double per night.
So, and what was also interesting is these girls had the same problem as us. They were at the wrong address and they had to figure their way
They
out
looked at
here.
the video too. They found the name of the building.
Yeah.
Then they found the lockbox and they realized there were no keys. So they had a heart attack and they came up to our room and they realized obviously
Well, they got let in by some guy who lives in the
they
building.
got let in by a guy
By
who
some
lived
Turkish
in the
guy
building.
who was trying to
So I have additional lore
menage a trois.
Yeah.
about that in a bit. But long story
Menage a
short,
cinq?
Menage a cinq. Yeah, good job.
Menage a cinq.
And long story short, those girls. I mean, shout out to those 5 girls because I mean we were all like filming this
So
shit.
I'll send Wyatt some videos. I have a couple.
Dude, they
I
were
do too.
literally.
I do as
so
well.
so CK was like, "Oh yeah, you 5 girls should come in here." Like Luke was looking at me like,
I was like, just
Luke-
come in at least and use the bathroom. Wash
"Yeah,
your
like
hands,
stay
you
until
know?
you book a new place."
Yeah.
And Luke was like looking at me like, "Maybe we should let them sleep here tonight." And I was literally like, I was gonna close the door and tell him like,
No,
"Hey
well,
girls, life is hard." You know.
Because I mean, I feel bad. It's like what 5 Polish girls. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
It's
Nobody's
like
gonna.
1 a.m. now.
Yeah,
But,
they
like,
don't,
they're-
they
yeah,
don't know
you're
London.
fucked.
It's 1 a.m. and they're all
These
21.
girls are like 21, yeah.
They're 21, which means like it's really hard to have credibility when you're 21 showing up to like random hotels.
And also,
at
it's
night.
extra scary. I mean, it's like the middle of the night.
Yeah, and like it's dangerous, you know what I mean? And they were calling one girl straight up started crying. I felt really bad for her.
Yeah.
Another girl, clearly the boss girl, she was dealing
Maya.
with the problem, Maya. And she, I mean, like I don't want to drop all their names, but I'll drop Maya's because she was there. She was on top of it.
Well,
There's more than
it was
one
funny
Maya
because we
in
brought them
Portland.
in, right? And we were like, yo, guys, just come look at this Airbnb. We showed them the
showed
broken
them-
bed. We showed them the creaky, like, what's called, we showed them everything. They were like, holy shit. This
It was
guy.
like they were the Guardians of the Galaxy and we were the Avengers teaming up to fight this Airbnb owner.
literally, it was like the best crossover
Well,
episode.
it was really kind of beautiful in the way we all kind of united. It was like we unionized against
Yeah.
this one, like, landlord.
And so I actually, at one point, I was like, I don't even know what to do in this situation.
Yeah.
This is a new thing. So I just straight up called my dad and I was like, yo, listen.
And you know what her dad said? Her dad goes, "Are the Polish girls hot?"
Are they
Yeah,
hot?
that was the first thing he asked.
And then I was like, "This is why you're fucking divorced."
Yeah.
No, that's not why. That's not
21-year-old
why.
girls, you ask if they're
That's
hot.
not at all why he's divorced. But he was.
They were hot.
He knew he was
They
on
were hot.
speaker. He knew he was on speaker and that you guys were in the room.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
He was trying to embarrass me for real, and he did. But anyway, so he was like, "How about you give these girls free tickets to the show on Sunday?" So
That was a good idea.
So now all 5 of these girls, and it's locked in. They're coming to the show on Sunday, and
Very
extra
exciting.
lore. They're
Tomorrow.
going tomorrow.
Extra lore.
And they are going to have drinks with the guy that let them in the building last
Really?
night tonight. And they invited. They said if we wanted to meet them up for drinks tonight, we could. I don't.
Fuck it, maybe.
I mean, yeah, if we're free, sure. But like, and then she texted me at 1 in the morning saying we're still finding a
1 in the morning, they
situation.
were in our
No, sorry,
thing.
at-
No,
at-
3 a.m.
at-
morning.
It was 2 a.m. She was still downstairs, and then at 3:55 the next morning, I see a 3:55 message. She's like, "We finally found an apartment. Too
4
long."
a.m..
She's like, "Too long to explain. We'll tell you after the show on Sunday, which is tomorrow now."
Wow.
I mean, I feel bad for those girls, but it was
And
such
then
a good
guess-
story.
So
It
the
was
next
so fun.
day, so we were up late because those girls came. And then the next day,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
of course, that guy came to fix the bed at 10 a.m. So we hear a knock, and then I just fuck. And I looked to make sure I had pants on, and I did.
No,
so
that's
I went
not
to
what
go
happened.
open.
There was a call originally, right? Like somebody called a room. Nobody cared to pick it up.
Nobody
Obviously,
gave
we
a
were all
fuck.
too asleep. I heard it.
We're
I was
like,
like,
"What's
"Ah,
this
fuck
now,
it."
5
I
Hungarian
was like, the
girls?
older
Like,
people
no.
will do this, Wyden or CK, right? And then I went back to sleep. Then I heard, like maybe 10 minutes later, I heard a knock, and I was like, "Shit, has it been like a minute? What's happening?" And then I see Wyatt like, "Oh fuck, the people are here," and so he
Yeah.
goes,
So I opened there's a guy who came to fix the bed, and then
I'm
Ali.
still sleeping on the bed. What's it called?
Yeah.
by the way.
So Luke was sleeping on the bed. Luke gets off.
I just go sit
The
on
guy
a chair.
takes out the mattress. I didn't know you sat on a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me, I just got my ass back in bed, and all I hear was just drilling, drilling for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He brings 2 extra long wooden, like in French we call them the lat. I don't know, like ply, like a piece
Yeah.
of like wood, plywood, like really long plywood to like put in the middle and the side of the bed. Cause like that bed was straight up crucified, like the number of nails in that bed.
No, that bed
it was
was-
so crazy. And so he spent like, it only took him about 15 minutes to like put these 2 pieces of plywood
Yeah.
down. And he was calling. He was on a call with the landlord, and he's like, where are the pieces to
Yeah.
fix the bed? I heard him say, "You need to bring a new bed in here."
Yeah, like
And then he fixed the bed. He put the mattress back on, and he's like, "I need to take a photo." So he took a photo.
It's still a temporary fix, just so you know.
It's a
though.
temporary as fuck fix.
oh no, it's gonna break.
All
soon.
you
You can
need-
see it's already a parabola, the fucking mattress.
No, literally, all you need is for one, like
Fat guy.
one extra large man. Like all you need is for one fat bastard to
Yeah.
get into that bed.
Wait, you know what we should do before we leave?
What?
Me, you, and Luke jump on the bed. Fuck it, man. Fuck this guy.
that would be
Especially if
kinda
he's not
good.
gonna give us a discount, we just fucking.
Oi, oi! They made me break the bed.
I know, literally. But it was kind of ridiculous. The whole situation was crazy.
He like, what the fuck happened to the bed? Oyo and me be my bad. I brought a South London go back.
But it
I
was
brought
great.
a slim, thick baddie. What do you want me to do? Literally, that bed is such a mess.
Yeah, but I love the. It was just so like we made friends like those 5 Polish
Bengali
girls.
got back and
So interesting.
And I
Yeah.
mean, it was just like a situation where so much, and I mean, we're not even addressing the fact that you spent 10 hours in Heathrow, that you lost your suitcase for several days.
I think lost the suitcase was the worst part for me.
Well, that was my first night sleeping in London too.
And it's funny because I remember telling Luke, like, hey, just so you know, tour's going horribly. And Luke's like, it can't be that bad.
no, well, originally I was like, all right, this guy, it's not gonna be that bad, and also like it'll be fine from now on.
It's like
probably.
supernatural things are happening.
No, this is actually crazy. Like when the bed broke, I was like something like shit. Like what did I get myself? Say the analogy you use.
Oh, yeah. So I told Luke is like, you know, in Interstellar where Matthew McConaughey, you know, he's trying to find a planet
God,
to live
yeah.
on, right? For humans to live on. And that one scientist guy fakes all the data so that Matthew McConaughey comes to his planet, makes it seem like it's going to be great. And then once Matthew McConaughey gets to the planet, he's like, oh, wait, no, we both fucked, cunt. All right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now
I
we're both
hated-
fucked, bro.
He's
you
like,
did
just
in
so you know,
London
this
accent,
place,
I see what you mean.
this place sucks, but at least you're here with us now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
so stupid.
No, but literally, it was like that where I was like, oh shit, like what?
Now you're here too.
Because I just come from like fun grad parties and all that, which I graduated, woo. But yeah, like And I was just like, fuck. Like,
I think
why?
the other day, Wyatt was like, CK, I'm really sorry I brought you along for like the most cursed tour.
Yeah,
I literally couldn't say anything. I just started laughing because like in my head, like this is actually like a pretty fun. This is like the most chaotic. This is like
really.
Shrek 2. Do you know what I mean? This is the Shrek 2
Shrek
of
2 is a
touring.
masterpiece.
Because it's a masterpiece. In terms of like the legendary plot, this is epic.
This is
for
horrible.
sure.
It is definitely interesting. I mean, well, I like, yeah, no, it is. It's just, it's become insane.
Yeah, I'll never forget this tour. Like every bit of this has been spicy as hell. I'm excited for tomorrow night's show with those 5 Polish girls. Like my dad was like, you should bring them on stage at the end of the show. I think that's too much.
I don't think we got time.
We're not going to be able to do
We
that.
don't got time.
But we're definitely
and also
taking a
they're
photo.
not going to be that entertaining.
No, they aren't.
No, but we will take. Well, probably take a selfie with them after the
For
show.
sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know where they are now. Like imagine they like went to Luton and they're staying in that Airbnb that we were in before.
God, that place was horrible.
Oh my god, that was so bad.
Yeah, but I've gotten like no sleep. I feel like this whole trip.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Luke
I'm
and I
homesick.
We were
I
up
wanna
till
be
like
home.
3:30 a.m. last night.
So I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about this here, but like so last night I was just like, yo, I gotta. I mean, I mean, not that anyone cares, but today's my anniversary with my
Oh,
boyfriend.
really? Congrats.
Yeah.
Wait, what? 1 year?
1 year, yeah.
Really?
And so like
1 year since Prague?
1 year.
Is that
since
what you
Prague.
count it as?
We're counting it as Prague, yeah, because it's the easiest date to remember.
Yeah.
I get it.
We got together officially in July, but
Yeah.
we're like this is a boring ass date in July. How about we just make it the funniest
Yeah.
date possible, just for our pure entertainment? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I went to Brighton last night to go see him, and then these two were in Manchester. I have no idea how Manchester went, but yeah.
We're not going to speak of it.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. That's
Okay.
it.
It went about as well as everything else. on
It
the
went,
tour.
yes, as well as
Okay.
everything else. That's a
Got
good
it,
way to
got
say
it. Got it. I mean, yeah. So that's R.I.P.
But the city was lit. Like everybody was out because it was nice weather, you know?
Yeah, that's.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Wyatt.
And Luke, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways, you already know what it is. If you want to see an extra episode every single
God,
week,
why would they want
go shut the fuck up. Go on our Patreon. That is patreon.com/GenZetophobic.
This became an infomercial.
So we do a new thing where obviously we have comedian guests on for the main episodes. For the Patreon episodes, like my girlfriend was on the last one. We're gonna have our mom.
They don't care.
We're gonna have like
They don't
people we
care.
know in real life.
They
Like,
don't
so if
need
you
to-
want to see that,
they don't want to see that.
you want to see it. You want to see
Maybe.
it. Go check out the Patreon.
That's true. When I was in Brighton though, like it's like one sunny day a year, and people in England they go crazy. Like all the girls in Brighton were just in bikini tops and booty shorts.
Really?
Yep.
Ever since, I mean, Manchester was insane because of it. Like everybody was out. Everybody was partying, basically.
All the children were like having fun.
Last night at James's show, there was a group of guys partying, and there was a guy fully dressed up as a seagull in the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
How did the show go?
It was all right. It was a lineup of like older British guys, so he felt right at home.
Really?
Wonderful.
Yeah. But so
Oh, I
that's,
forgot he's an older British guy.
yeah, he is an older.
I was
British guy.
imagining some like young, spry 25-year-old or something. I totally forgot he's 40.
Nah.
How old
Yeah.
is he? 43,
Right,
right?
40s,
Yeah.
yeah.
43.
Yeah.
That's not too old though.
Yeah.
He made a joke that he's a Barcelona 4, but in England 10, and no one in the audience reacted. It was hilarious.
That was
It
hilarious.
so funny.
Actually, we were walking around
Burst out
Manchester,
laughing.
like,
Yeah,
British people are so fucking ugly.
I mean, the British white people are like straight up like, yeah.
Yeah, the British non-white people look fine.
Yeah.
They look good.
But I feel like that's mostly
The British
universal.
white people look
I feel
so
like- yeah.
fucking bad,
The thing
dude.
is, though, the most of them is just, I feel like, it's not like in the U.S. I feel like in the U.S. people care a lot more about
They
their
all look like
appearance.
Greg's sausage
maybe.
rolls.
They all look like
disgusting.
he said they look like Greg's sausage rolls. I'm crying. They really do. But like the main issue is that the girls in the UK, I feel like someone needs to educate them that orange is not a normal skin color.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, the guys, too.
I mean, the guys are just,
hideous.
all of them have like thin, the nerd, there are
First of
different
all,
stereotypes.
Can't grow a beard, which would help them a lot.
No, I feel
Because
like
they
a
got
lot
like
of them-
weird, like,
Well, there's
patchy
multiple
ass
types
beards.
of these guys. I feel like, yeah, a lot of them have like those thin glasses, like kind of
The
a
square
small
yeah,
something here, and then like kind of like matcha tea-esque, like very, not woke, but what's the word? I mean, we're liberal, but like the like sort of meek, like dorky sort of.
Oh
vibe,
yeah, meek is a
almost.
good word. They're like very apologetic. They're like, I don't want to take up too much space, like so they just like do less with their
Yeah.
style.
It's fair.
So crazy though. I mean, Yeah, I went again. I went to university in Manchester, so it was just like an experience. I remember my first party in Manchester. I show up at this bar, and again, this is my first college party ever. And all my friends were like, we need to go to this place because they have a sick deal on drinks. We show up, and they're like, if you can drink an entire gallon of a cocktail,
Oh my.
you don't have to pay for it.
A gallon?
That's like,
So-
wait, like what, you and your friend group or just
See, that's
you?
the only
One person.
That'll kill you.
That's the kind of thing you can do when the government pays for healthcare.
Yeah.
That's what you can do with the NHS. Although probably the British wouldn't agree with that statement. But I got a full gallon of Long Island iced tea because at the time I thought
That's
that
the strongest fucking drink known to man.
I didn't know
Do you know what
that.
Long Island iced
Yeah,
tea is made
yeah.
of?
No, what's it
Only
made
alcohol.
of? Really?
it's made of every single alcohol.
Every alcohol.
all of them.
I'll read it
And
out.
I didn't know. It's like the Thanos Infinity Stones
Yes.
of cocktails. It is just like every single one that you
Okay,
can get.
here's what it's made of. It's made of vodka, tequila, rum, triple sec, gin, and a splash of Coke.
Wow.
And I drank the entire thing, and I didn't pay a dime for that
you
cocktail.
you blacked out.
And I don't know how this happened. I got back to my dorm safely.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
It's triplets. So I got back to my dorm. At least abortions are free with the NHS. But I got back to my dorm. I didn't remember a thing. I managed to shower, brush my teeth, put on my pajamas, fold my outfit, and
What?
get into bed. And I woke up with no recollection of the evening before. And apparently, I tried to steal a traffic cone, and I also got up on the table. I
Good
don't
for you, man. Because every time I'm like really drunk and I wake up the next morning, I'm like, why did I always jerk off and then like sleep on the couch? Like, why were those my?
I've those
I
moments
always think I'm
too.
pretty productive.
I'm
I've
just
had those
kidding.
moments too.
I'm just kidding.
I just wish that I did something cooler than that.
Well,
but-
yeah, it's funny. One time I remember I was like close to blacking out at a party and I was like, fuck, I gotta post. So I went to the bathroom, sat on the toilet, and I posted.
I got
boy.
a
That's
post.
my boy.
I got a post. That's
And
my
I was like
world
so
premiere.
drunk. Like, what? Like, what am I doing? Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. If,
And Luke, yeah, I remember Luke told me, he's like, let me tell you, bro, when you're drunk, drafts be hitting.
What do you mean drafts?
Draft posts.
Oh, drafts be, yeah. Yeah, they're so nice. And reposts and all that. Like, you know how hard it is to edit a reel when you're drunk?
Just captions.
Trying to
are
like,
oh.
like, because you're like dizzy-ish, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh
yeah,
my
sure.
God. But yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
CK, please plug all your tour dates. Plug your Instagram. Plug everything.
So
She doesn't have a fucking YouTube. We're telling her to make a YouTube.
I'm starting.
How, what?
So yeah, I know because I just haven't figured out like what video to post yet. So Wyatt suggested anyway. Point being, everything is the same username. It's CK Comedy, CeeKay Comedy. I am potentially going up at Top Secret this week. I'm opening for Tina Frimmel on June 18th in Barcelona. On June 27th, I'm going to be in the World Cup roast battle at the Comedy Store, I think, or at Angel Comedy here in not the Comedy Store, Angel Comedy here in London. And I'm going to be at the Edinburgh Fringe all of August, and then in October I'm on tour again.
You're there
So-
for Thirsty is the name of your show, correct?
Yeah, I'll be doing Thirsty in October, and then I'm probably and then I'm doing the Barcelona Fringe in November.
Oh, great.
Awesome, guys. Hey, listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know what this is already. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube, turn on notifications, like, comment. If you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please remember to follow the show and leave us a 5-star review. See you next week.
Just rolled up with the rocksters, stack breaking the block up. We don't deal with imposters.